We're sound checking, shout on the basketball. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check.
One more sound check for South Summit Carbon Basketball. South Summit Boys Basketball.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to South Summit High School for tonight's boys varsity basketball. We welcome our guests from Cardin High School and wish all our players good luck in tonight's contest. As we prepare for the game, we want to bring a few items to your attention. Both schools are members of the Utah High School Activities Association and support the statewide sportsmanship Raise the Bar. Sportsmanship does matter, and we ask for your support in demonstrating respect for the game and all the participants by refraining from negative cheers, chants, or behavior. We will represent our schools and communities with integrity, treat our opponents with the dignity they have earned, respect coaches and officials. We will do rowdy right. For the safety of our athletes, we ask that all fans and spectators stay off the floor during game breaks. This game is being broadcast live on the South Summit YouTube channel. We have sessions available for you in the cafeteria. All proceeds go to support our student athletes and other co-curricular activities. ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we would ask you to please rise, remove your hats, as we honor our country with the national anthem.
All right, welcome to South Summit High School. Cody Ball, excited to bring you South Summit boys basketball. A great matchup for you tonight between the Carbon High Dinos and South Summit Wildcats. Both teams coming in at 2-0. South Summit with 2 tight wins over Roland Hall and Para 1 this far. And Carbon has beaten Aurora and Uinta to come into this game at 2-0. Starting lineup being announced. Carter Wilberg, number 2, Tyler a junior, number 11, Jackson Strong,
Number 24.
number 24, Logan Bennett,
Number 34, another senior.
and number 34, Ty Mortensen.
And now, we're South
Some
Summit.
Wildcats as the lights go out. It's like they will continue with the same starting lineup they've had the first 3 games.
By Trick
4 seniors and 1 junior. Number 1,
senior number 1, Mike
Blake averaging 17 points tonight. Having a great season so far. Number 3, Maddox Welch. He's averaging 21 points a game in the first 2 games. Number 13, Brighton Hansen. A junior, number 15, Billy Harris. He's averaging 15 tonight. And number 35, a senior, Jerry Harris. So South Summit was on the road last week all the way to Para 1. Had a tight game, won by 2, I believe. Had a tight home opener last week against Roland Hall. So it's been a fantastic start to the season. And tonight, I'm sure we'll head that way as well. Blake Alcantara is going to jump center for South Summit. They'll go up against number 34, Mortensen, for the Dinos. Carbon, as you know, in past has been in 3A, one of the top biggest teams in 3A. South Summit this year dropping into 2A. So the tip will be controlled by the Dinos, and we're underway. Cross-court pass for the Dinos on the low baseline, trying to find Mortensen inside. Good cross-court pass in the low block, and the first points on the board by Tyler Orr of the Dinos, and Carbon leads 2-0. Harris will get things going for the South Summit offense. He dribbles right, hands off to Osgothorpe, now around to Welch. Billy Harris looking in the corner, nothing there by Joey, and around top now to Maddox. Joey kicks it out to an open Maddox Welch, 3-pointer, looks good, there it is! Maddox Welch gives South Summit their first lead of the night. 3-pointer, and the Wildcats lead by a point, going hard into the glass, no good. Rebound Mortensen, kicks it out, number 24, Bennett, no good. And a nice rebound by Welch. South Summit quickly brings it into the front court. Harris, right wing, 3-pointer on the way, short, no good. And the rebound's going to be run down by Osgothorpe. South Summit will get another look. Osgothorpe goes baseline. Ball slips out of the hands, and the Dinos are back on the fast break. Kicks it out. 3-pointer on the right wing by number 10. Woodman, no good, and the rebound to Billy Harris. Quick tempo to start this one up. Harris, left wing, Maddox, another three-pointer, no good. Big rebound goes out to Harris. Harris passes inside to Hanson, and Clayton Hanson with a great reverse layup and a great assist by Joey Harris, and the Wildcats lead 5-2. Now Summit playing man-to-man, high screen, inside, little push by Hanson will get the foul. That's number 2, Orth, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Kyler Orth, a senior, averaging 11.5 points a game. About a 6'3" guard for the Carbon Dinos. And he'll try to narrow this gap to 1 or 2 with a couple of made free throws. 6:22 left in this first quarter, and Orth gets the 3rd point of the night. And looks like we've got a rain violation. Let's see, what did they give? So, Wildcats now on the front court. Hanson hands out to Harris. Harris over to Welch. Welch, three-pointer, lined up's no good, just short. And the rebound goes out to the Dinos. 5-4, South Summit lead. Orth got both free throws. He's got all 4 points for the Dinos. Almost stolen away by Osgothorpe. Now Bennett's going to get fouled on the drive. All right. Inside. Knocked out of bounds by the Dinos. It'll be South Summit basketball. 5:35 left in the first quarter. South Summit leading by a point. Billy Harris takes a deep three-pointer, left wing, and it's good by Billy Harris. South Summit's first points of the night. It's an 8-4 South Summit lead. Going inside on the drive is Orth. And Joey Harris wanted to get the charging foul. And he doesn't get it. He'll pick up the block, and that is now 2 fouls on. They're going to give it to Billy Harris, it looks like. So Billy Harris with his 2nd foul of the game, and Jack Johnson comes in for the Wildcats. All right, high pass over the top to Mortensen. Mortensen, turnaround jumper, no good, rims out. Joey Harris with the rebound. Harris losing the handle off his own foot, coming back quickly with the Dinos. Little pump fake up off the glass is good. Number 4 who's checked into the ball game, Caleb Swanson, gets the bucket, and the Dinos are going to lead to 8-6. Harris with the left hand, no good. Rebound Mortensen. Outlet pass. Bennett gets fouled. And that'll be another South Summit team foul. That'll be number 4, I believe. 4th team foul, so the Dinos will be in the bonus for the remaining 4:45 coming in the game. Carson Morris for South Summit. Brighton Hanson getting a breather. Now into the corner. Mortensen up top to Sorensen. Covered closely by Welch. Now over to Orth. Orth spinning in the lane. Good defense by Jack Johnson. Three-pointer left wing is up, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Jack Johnson comes down with the loose ball. Morris kicks off to Joey Harris. And it'll be South Summit basketball trying to build on the 2-point lead, 8-6. Harris hands off to Welch. Bigger action up top for the Wildcats. And knocked out of bounds. Carbon wanted to go off Joey's leg. They won't get the call. And checking in for the Dinos, number 45, Logan Lewis. Number 2, Tyler Orth checking out. Harris is going to have to get it in quick and plays it off the foot of the Dinos. Fortunately for South Summit, had to be close to the 5-second call. All right, Harris will inbound. Over to Welch. Welch up top to Jack Johnson. Carbon in 2-3 zone, almost knocked away. Into the corner. Harris penetrates, hands off to Morris. Morris has a shot blocked. It goes off of Morris, and it'll be Carbon basketball. Morrison, probably about 6'5" in the middle for the Dinos. Got up high and knocked that one off Morrison, and it'll be Carbon basketball. Sorensen into the lane, into the corner. Deep three-pointer, deflected a bit by Johnson. And the loose ball goes to Maddox Welch. Wildcats on the fast break. Beautiful pass by Johnson. Kicks it out to an open Osgothorpe. Three-pointer, no good. And a good rebound by the Dinos. That's Bennett. Now, dribbling baseline. Lewis passes out to Bennett. It's stolen by Osgothorpe. Osgothorpe trying to kick it all the way. It's off the glass. Beautiful take by Blake Osgothorpe. Osgothorpe for his first point tonight. The Wildcats lead by 4, 10-6. Now, driving into the lane, it's stolen away, and Harris comes out of the pack. Harris out to Johnson. Three-pointer by Jack Johnson's good. Wildcats lead by 7, 13-6. Fast-paced first quarter. South Summit are on a bit of a roll here on a 5-0 run. A deep three-pointer by Jack Johnson in the corner, and the Wildcats lead by 7, 13-6. It'll be Carbon basketball out of the timeout. South Summit trying to trap in the corner. That's a no. Beautiful pass by the Dinos. Too hard off the glass. It'll be a foul over the back on Chase Griffith of the Dinos. And that'll be the first team foul on the Dinos in quarter number 1. Blake Osgothorpe will get a breather. Checking back in is Brighton Hansen. 2:38 left, quarter number 1. 13-6, South Summit lead. Harris now over to Welch. Open three-pointer by Welch. It's up. Big high up off the back of the iron. It hits the pipe on top of the glass. It'll be Carbon basketball. 2:28 left, first quarter. Dino basketball, trailing by 7, 13-6. All right, now into the corner. Dribbling left. Out, good ball movement by the Dinos. Open three-pointer is up, no good. And Welch with a big high rebound. Quickly, South Summit comes out with it. Harris does a good job of running down the loose ball, and there'll be a reaching foul on the Dinos. That's going to be on number 2, Tyler Orth. Let the ball and get ready to check in for South Summit. Joey, let's see who's coming out. 6 guys. Joey Harris will check out for South Summit. So Harris will get his first breather of the night. Jack Johnson will inbound for South Summit. Jack trying to find somebody. Beautiful pass inside, right to Mullen. Lifts a bucket on a great assist to Jack Johnson. Beautiful foul on the baseline inbound play, and the Wildcats get an easy one. In the lane goes Bennett. It's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Carbon basketball. South Summit has built their biggest lead of the night so far, 15-6 lead. Peyton Morrison's going to check in for Carson Morris. So Morris, Hansen, Johnson, Bowen, and Welch on the court for the Wildcats. Mortensen around to Griffith. Now in the corner to Warburton. Down low to Orr. Turnaround jumper, no good. Fights for the rebound. Right to Bowen going up the foul. And who's the foul going to be on? Looks like it's going to be on number 21, right to Bowen. Second round on the defensive board. And the loose ball foul will go to the Dinos. That'll put the Dinos at the free throw line to shoot 2. Dinos in the bonus, so a much needed point for the Dinos. Just 7 points so far in quarter number 1, as Orth has 5 of the 7. 3 points from the free throw line. The Wildcat lead is 15-7. Too short on the second one, but the loose ball goes out. Beautiful pass back in, but knocked away by Jack Johnson, and another great rebound by Bowen. Johnson quickly into the front court. He crosses over, tries to go down low. Good job getting his own pass back. Another great pass, and Bowen missed the easy one. Got his own rebound. Puts it out to Hanson. 3-pointer. That's good. Bowen keeping it alive, and a great assist to Hanson. Hanson gets the 3-pointer. Hanson with the steal. He's all alone. He'll go out with the shot. Put back no good. Peyton Morris with the putback. And he's fouled. Good defense by South Summit, leading to an easy play down low. Missed a couple easy ones, but Morris gets the putback foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. 18-7 lead as Hanson's big 3-pointer puts the lead into double digits. The Wildcats lead by 11. First free throw by Peyton Morris is no good. And quickly coming in for the Wildcats, Blake Osgothorpe and Joey Harris. Hanson would come out, along with Jack Johnson coming out. 1:09 left, quarter number 1. Morris' second free throw is good. Peyton Morris gets his first point of the night. It's a 12-point South Summit lead, and a hard screen put on Joey Harris. And a fight for the loose ball. Things getting a bit hectic around. That's knocked away by Harris. Blake Osgothorpe. That's knocked away one more time. Bowen gets fouled, undercut a bit. And this one's getting a little physical out here. And Kelly, let's see, we're going to get an over and back on South Summit. On the officials getting the call. That's a tough one, as there with bodies flying around. And Billy Harris is going to come back in with 2 fouls. Riker Bowen will check out. And it'll be Warburton inbounding for the Dinos. 52 seconds left in quarter number 1. It's a 12-point South Summit lead. Now back cut, good position, and a great pass from Mortensen to Bennett. Bennett gets the point. That's the lead to 10, 19-9. About a 4-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock to end quarter number 1. Harris with his left, kicks out to Peyton Morrison, now around to Welch. Billy Harris with a quick 3-pointer, and Harris brings the ball in second. Takes the lead up to 13. 16 seconds left. Bennett into the lane. He's going to go to the free throw line. Foul on Osgothorpe. That'll be Blake's first personal foul. That'll send number 24, Logan Bennett, to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bill Harris with his second 3-pointer. He's got 6. Spent much of that first quarter on the bench with 2 early fouls. 13 seconds in the quarter, and Bennett for the Dinos misses the first free throw. Second free throw coming for the Dinos. Plenty of time for South Summit to get a shot off to end quarter number 1. 13 seconds still up on the clock. Second free throw by Bennett is good. He's got 3. The lead is 12, 22-10. 10 seconds and counting. Down to 7. Harris looking for a high screen. He's going to try and penetrate. Welch is going to have to take it. Deep 3. Hey, that's the buzzer. That's finished. With the forwards, Welch. Deep 3-pointer. And the Wildcats will end quarter number 1 up by 15. 25-10.
All this communication. Architect of Park City. Big Canyon Homes. Conservative Irrigation. Crystal Robinson with Philip Interrupted Healthcare, Dennis Food Center, Dennis Health Center, Dennis Valley Co-op, Mirror Lake Station, Peak Medical, Summit Physical Therapy, and Zions Bank.
We're ready to start quarter number 2, an outstanding quarter for our South Summit Wildcats. They lead by 15, 25-10. Hot shooting, the South Summit has 6 3-pointers in the first quarter, 18 of 25 points coming from the three-point line. So outstanding shooting from the perimeter for South Summit. 2-3 zone put on here by the Dinos, extending a bit, trying to force the pressure on the outside. Osgothorpe and Harris back and forth. Now they get a high post lift to Hanson. Kicks out to an open Harris. He's got a good look. No good. And the rebound to the Dinos. Good shot for South Summit. Now quickly back come the Dinos. Bennett over to Mortensen. Mortensen gets to the rim. And no contact, and now they call it late. I thought there was a lot of body. And finally, the baseline official makes the call. Blocking foul. That foul will be on number 13, Brighton Hanson. His second personal foul and the first team foul of the second quarter. Free throw by Mortensen is no good. Been struggling a bit from the free throw line early in the ball game, trailing by 15. It's a very high-scoring quarter for South Summit. Mortensen missing them both, and Blake Osgothorpe up high for a great rebound. 7:20 left, second quarter. 25-10 lead. Hanson turnaround jumper in the lane, short, and it'll fall out of bounds. Good look for the Wildcats. Hanson short on it just a little bit. Johnson will check in for Hanson with those 2 fouls. 7:11 left in the second quarter. Harris will harass the ball coming up. That's Griffiths. Griffiths over to Warburton. Warburton, give and go. Great back by Blake Osgothorpe. On Orton's shot. Harris cut out quickly. He's in the lane, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Open 3 by Osgothorpe. No good. And the rebound to Orton. Griffith. Over to Warburton. And up pass almost gets away. South Summit is flying around on defense. Warburton, 3-pointer, no good. Fights on the board. Jack Johnson comes down with the loose ball. Johnson brings it up the middle. Dribbles right, into the lane, passes out to Joey Harris. And now Harris with the left-handed shot, or the left-handed pass, is going to get fouled from behind by number 10, Carter Warburton. Each team now with a team foul. That's Warburton's first. And Carson Morris will check in for South Summit. Blake Osgothorpe will check out. Urban continuing in the zone. South Summit trying to find gaps. Now baseline. Johnson finds good ball movement again. Open 3-pointer by Harris. Just missed it. Great ball movement again by South Summit, finding the open man on the perimeter. And they pulled off a bit here in quarter number 2. Got some good looks. Unable to put one down, and still a 15-point lead, 25-10. 6:05 left. And Griffith, and now Harris will pick up the foul. Joey.
Joey Harris.
All right. It'll be Wildcats on the defensive side, leading by 15. Urban basketball. Warburton dribbles baseline. Up with the block shot. Good shot by Warburton. And now Harris on the left baseline. Hands off to Walsh. 13 points, South Summit lead. Johnson, a little jumper on the right side, no good, and Morris goes up high, tries to tip it in, it's knocked away, and the Dinos come out with the ball. Into the lane comes Bennett, and Bennett gets the winner. So for a run to start the quarter for the Dinos. 5 points for Bennett. He and Orth with 11 of the 14. Johnson loses the balance, goes down, turns the ball over on the baseline, and the Dinos quickly back. Swanson. And the carom goes to an open Bennett, and Bennett An easy bucket. He's now got 7. And it's a 6-0 run to start the quarter. 4:42 left in the second quarter. Inside to Morris. Morris from behind by Mortensen. Donald's on the break. Wilburn, right side. Skip pass. Over to Bennett. Open three-pointer. Bennett off the glass. No good. But Wilburn comes down with the offensive board. Now back to inside. Mortensen with the bucket. 8-0 set quarter number 2. So the Dinos and Mortensen get his first points for the night. Halfway through the quarter, and it's an 8-0 run to start this second period. 25-18 lead. Harris in some trouble. Switch the double team. Now almost has it stolen away as Wilburn gets his hands on the passing lane. Bowen coming in along with Blake Osgathorpe. And Morris and Welch taking a breather. Coach Morris keeping guys fresh out there. They play tight man-to-man defense. Guys working hard. And 9-10 guys deep on this South Summit bench this year. A lot of experience and a lot of weapons for the South Summit team. Good shot out of the inbound pass. Blake Osgathorpe misses it. And it looks like we've got a kick on the Wildcats on the ball, so it will be Carbon basketball. 3:50 left in the quarter. Wildcats holding on to a 7-point lead. They've gone the first 4.5 minutes without scoring in quarter number 2. Griffith over to Sorensen. Sorensen goes baseline, throws it into the stands. Way too high. Turnover, Carbon. See, South Summit can't put a good possession together. Get a good look. .335 left in the quarter. Harris. Coach Morris not liking the flow here offensively. He's going to call a timeout. Wildcats leading by 7. Out of the South Summit timeout, it'll be South Summit basketball, leading by 7, 25-18. Carbon and South Summit locked up in a good one. 8-0 run to start the quarter for the Dinos, and South Summit took into the second quarter, 15-point lead, and the Carbon and Dinos have whittled it away to 7. Now another turnover by South Summit. Now Jack Johnson's going to pick up a bit of a frustration foul. And that will be his second personal foul. Welch will check in for Johnson. 3:23 left in the second quarter. Orton for the Dinos. Into Griffith. Johnson trying to find Orton down low. Big defense by Welch, knocking it away, denying it with the left hand. Now it looks like they're going to call over and back on Harris as he jumped from the defensive side to the offensive side of the half-court line into the front court. I guess they're claiming he didn't have possession as he was in the air into the back court and left his feet. Turnover South Summit. South Summit struggling a bit offensively. Open three-pointer in the corner. It was up, no good. Big rebound comes out to Bennett. Stayed away by Billy Harris. Good hands by Harris. South Summit on the offensive side. Offensive foul on Michael Bowen. As Bowen getting in the way and knocking the Carbon Dino. I think the shock of it was more of a foul than the actual trying to set the screen. Picks up the foul nonetheless. Bowen's second personal foul, and Peyton Morris and Brighton Hansen in. And now a bucket and a foul. And gets to the win. It's a 10-0 in the second quarter, and the Dinos have trimmed the lead 2-5, and that will be Bowen's third personal foul in the first half. And Thornton will go to the free throw line to try and trim this lead to 4. South Summit has gone over 5 minutes in the quarter without scoring. Just amazing how the momentum can change offensively. And they're going to stop this real quickly as they want to sub in real quickly for the Dinos before the free throw. Mortensen will come in for Bennett. At the free throw line. It's misses the free throw, and Blake Alsworth with the big rebound. 2:34 left. High post look. Hanson over to Welch. Welch is going to get fouled on the drive, blocking foul. Foul is on number 2, Kyler Orse. And his second personal foul. And the 14th foul on the Dinos. Second into the ball game for the Dinos. Number 10, Carter Warburn. And coming out will be Orse. It's like just the second team foul on the Dinos, not 3. Reed Morris will inbound for South Summit. Now, hits the back of the glass. Turnover, South Summit. 2-on-1 for the Dinos. Beautiful ball movement. Left-handed layup. 1-on-1 for the Dinos in the corner. And it's a 2-3-point lead for South Summit. Cross court to an open Welch. Needing a shot. No good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Carbon basketball. Wildcats, John Cole shooting the basketball, getting good looks, and now you can start seeing it a bit. Bit of attention in that shot, making it hard for South Summit to get one to float. Another great take by the Dinos. Jackson Defoe with the shot. After 1 point, South Summit lead, 45-24. 14-0 run, almost another turnover. Morris kicks it out to Osgood. Tough defense being put on by Griffith. And Osgood picks a good look. Right to the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Into the lane. And it'll be a jump ball. That'll be the zone. And South Summit, man, didn't see who it was. Tied up. And Joey Harris, after a breather, will check back in for Peyton Morris. South Summit clinging to a 1-point lead, 25-24. It's been all Carbon in this second quarter. 14 unanswered points in the quarter. And the Wildcats getting shut out offensively. 25-24. Carbon basketball on the baseline. Thornton will inbound for the Dinos. Now Sorensen goes up top. And nobody touched it, so they'll be able to maintain possession. And Warburton guarded closely by Hanson. Hanson, a little check with the left hand, gets the foul. And that will give 2 free throws to the Dinos. Nope, that's going to be Carter Warburton for the Dinos at the free throw line. That's 3 fouls now on Brighton Hanson and Carson Morris. We'll check in for him. First free throw good, and we are all tied up. 25, unbelievable quarter here for the Dinos as they have put up 15-0 run in this quarter. Can take their first lead since 2-0, and it's a 16-0 run. 26-25 lead for the Dinos. Harris, high points. Harris over to Joey Harris to a 3-pointer. No good. And Wilburn comes down with the rebound. Blocking foul on Joey Harris. 2 more free throws for the Dinos. And Harris pleading his case over there, trying to get in the way of Warburton. Didn't get over far enough. Joey Harris, a second personal foul, and Warburton coming off of 2 made free throws on the last possession. We'll go back to the free throw line. Warburton with 4 points on the night. Now he's got 5 with the 2 points. 27-25. Sorensen will check out for the Dinos. Second free throw is good. 4 in a row by Warburton. He's got 6, and it's a 3-point Carbon lead. Harris thought about the three-pointer. Urban now doing a good job of trying to defend that high post look. South Summit shooting has gone cold. They're able to side back in, preventing any high post penetration. Skip pass over to Osgood, over to Billy Harris. Nothing there. Harris in some trouble. Now he's going to take the couple. No good. And the rebound to Bennett. Kicks out quickly. To the left hand. No good. Great pass. And Griffith tried to lay it up with the left hand. And Osgood comes down with the rebound. Over to Welch. Osgood, cross court, open three-pointer. Joey, come on. No good. And a big rebound by Bennett. The song for the Dinos. Over the top to Earl Burton. And he travels. Thought about passing to a cutting Bennett. Couldn't get it out, but shepherded his feet. Turnover on the Dinos. 32 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Pretty incredible. South Summit unable to score in the second quarter, and an 18-0 run put on by the Dinos. I'm sure I've seen a quarter like that before. Two incredible swings of momentum from quarter one to quarter two. South Summit could use a big shot right here, playing for one. Trying to prevent Carbon from getting the last shot. Now Harris over to Charlie. 10 seconds left. One, three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And that will wind down a very challenging quarter for the Wildcats as the Dinos take control of this game on an 18-0 run to finish the quarter. And they lead 28-25 going into halftime.
Now the South Summit drill team performing the competition. They'll be followed by the cheerleaders with the school song.
All right, I know the sound, the background noise has been kind of loud. We've got Ken up here as he's gotten off the clock. We think we got it figured out. So if you're listening, let me know if it's any better, but I think it's better. Thank you.
Interrupting Home is the official sports medicine provider for South Summit High School athletics. We would like to take a moment and say thank you to our athletic trainer, Keaton Johns, and physician Dr. Carrie Jaworski for keeping our athletes healthy, safe, and in the game. We also extend a thank you to our local physician, Dr. Greg Iverson, for all of his help and support in the interactive team.
Okay. I think we're ready to play some basketball now. So, hopefully we got that sound figured out. So, crazy half. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. South Summit was on fire in that first quarter, led by 15, 25-10, and thinking that momentum would carry over, and Carbon just started chipping away little by little in that second quarter, and it just led to an 18-0 run, and the Dinos have made a heck of a good ball game out of this by 3-point lead now, 28-25. So it'll be South Summit basketball to start the quarter. Starting lineup back out on the court for South Summit. Over to Welch. Tough, tight zone defense put on by Carbon again, and the Wildcats start the quarter off with another turnover. Not how they wanted to start. See if the defense can't pick them up and get the turnover back. Just underway in quarter number 3. Dinos first possession in the second half. Warburton into the lane, and he's going to get fouled by Welch on a hand check on the drive. Blocking foul on Maddox. First personal and the first team foul of quarter number 3. Bennett will inbound for the Dinos. All right, and storing away, and South Summit's defense does get the turnover. All right, kick out to Joey Harris, goes baseline. Harris back up to an open Billy Harris three-pointer. There it is! Finally, points by South Summit as Billy Harris gets the bucket, his third three-pointer of the night, and he ties it up at 28. So a good sign for South Summit, almost a steal. I think it goes off the Dinos. Oh, that looks like there's going to be a discussion. From our angle, it was pretty clear that it went off of Carbon. Let's see what they call. And it's going to be good officiating there by the crew. And it'll be South Summit basketball as Joey Harris got into the passing lane. And he will get the turnover for the Wildcats. See if South Summit can't get the lead back. 28-28, 1 minute in to quarter number 3. Now Harris over to Osgothorpe. Joey Harris into the lane. Kicks it out to Welch. Welch goes baseline. Back out to Joey Harris. Shot clock down to 10. Out to an open Blake Osgothorpe. High shot. I thought they'd call it off the shot clock. Harris is going to get fouled. Good offensive rebound. All right, so Billy Harris will go to the free throw line, working hard on the offensive glass. And Harris has 9 points. He leads all South Summit scorers, averaging 15 points a night. He's into double figures. And Billy Harris has 4 points to start the quarter. And the Wildcats on a 4-0 run of their own. They back into the lead, 29-28. Second free throw coming for Billy. And Billy gets them both. Great job by Harris. And it's a 2-point South Summit lead. 5-0 run by Billy Harris and the Wildcats. Now Harris guarding on Basone. Warburton trying to find some room in the middle. Nothing there. Orth into the lane. Beautiful left hand by Orth. And right back to the Dinos. Tie it up at 30. Good drive by Orth. Harris kicks it out to an open Blake Osgothorpe. There's another great pass by Harris. And Blake Osgothorpe gets the three-pointer, and the Wildcats are up by 3. Right back come the Dinos with the three-pointer. Wharton. And we're tied at 33. And a lot of scoring here by both teams to start quarter number 3. Harris into the lane. Misses the easy shot. And the Dinos come out with the rebound. Kicks it out to Warburton. Three-pointer. No good. Fight for the board. Basone inside. And a little runner and a great offensive board and pass from Basone. And Orth gets the bucket. And the Dinos go back out on top. 35-33. Harris directing traffic. Brings Welch out into the front. Now into the corner. Harris takes another three-pointer. And Harris is on fire. And the net gets caught up on the swish shot from Harris. And Harris is lighting it up in this quarter. He has got 8 points in the quarter. The Wildcats have outscored the Dinos by 4 points. And the Wildcats have put up 11 points in the first 2.5 minutes in quarter number 3. And Calvin Loftus is going to check in for South Summit. Mortensen gets his own bucket and off the rebound, and Mortensen with his 4th point of the night. And the Dinos go back out on top, 37-36. Riker Bowen, along with Calvin Loftus, waiting to check in. Harris with the open three-pointer is up and good, and the Harris boys lighting it up from the three-pointer. That's 3 three-pointers in the quarter. 2 by Billy, 1 by Joey, and the Wildcats lead by 2. Bennett with the shot off the glass, no good. And Osgothorpe's into the lane. He's got a good position. Shot blocked as he lost his balance. Made it for an easy block by Mortensen, and the Dinos are back. Orth with the three-pointers up, no good. And running down the defensive board nicely for the Wildcats is Blake Osgothorpe. Now Harris into the lane. Harris kicks out to an open Welsh three-pointer. It's on line and good! I don't know what happens, but the first and third quarters, the Wildcats shooting like crazy. Second quarter into the memory books as the Wildcats lead by 5, 42-37. All right, Cody Bowen, I got Tyson Wilson up here working the clock for you on the screen, doing a good job. So we're excited as the Wildcats have find their shooting again. They lead by 5, 42-37. Skip pass over the top into the stands, too high by Bennett and the Wildcats. We'll get another look on the carbon turnover. Halfway through quarter number 3, Wildcats lead by 5. They put up 17 points in a half a quarter. Just incredible scoring in this third quarter. Joey Harris with the left-handed runner. He's got 8. The Wildcats lead by 7. 19 points in this quarter. And that'll be a foul. Hustle now. It is Jack Johnson. On the court for South Summit is Loftus, Bowen, Billy and Joey Harris, and Jack Johnson. So a lot of fresh bodies out there hustling around on the defense side of the court for South Summit. And the Harris boys doing the scoring here in this third quarter. Warburton with a good turnaround jumper and a nice drive. Much needed points for the Dinos. So Wildcats have taken the lead to 7. Now a turnover by Harris, stolen away by the Dinos. Pass inside by Griffith. No good, and Loftus comes down with the rebound. Jack Johnson around the back. Now throws it away, Johnson. 2 back-to-back turnovers by South Summit. And the ball goes over to Bennett. It's a little helter-skelter out there, and the Dinos take advantage of the loose ball. And Bennett gets the bucket off the glass. A soft shot, and it leads down to 3, 44-41. Over to Harris now. Getting the high screen. Now Joey goes left, passes it up top to Jack Johnson. Over to Joey. Joey over to Calvin. Calvin. Over to Joey. 9 seconds on the shot clock. South Summit's going to have to look to shoot this one quick. Down to 4 seconds. And South Summit gets bailed out on a foul. Wow. Couldn't have asked for a better foul right there as Joey Harris was tied up with 1 second left on the shot clock. Billy Harris coming out, Jack Johnson coming out. Joey Harris looks like he comes up a bit gingerly. He's going to get a little breather as Maddox Welch back in the ball game as well. So it's Loftus, Osgothorpe, Welch, Bowen, and Carson Morris now into the ball game for South Summit. 2 team fouls apiece in this third quarter. 2:31 left in the quarter. And it's a 3-point South Summit lead, 44-41. Now over to Blake Osgothorpe. Bowen trying to post down low. Osgothorpe is going to get tied up and jump ball, and that'll turn it over to the Dinos. Good defense by Carbon. And Carbon will try to shut this lead down to 1 or tie it up with a 3-pointer. South Summit leading by 3. There's an open look by Orth, and no good. And Warburton with the rebound. Around 2, Griffith with the left hand, no good. And a nice rebound by Riker Bowen. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Welch into the lane. Little runner by Welch. Good take. And Carson Morris with the offensive board and rebound. 5-point lead for South Summit as Morris gets the bucket. His first points of the night. And the little lead is back to 5, 46-41. Warburton as Bowen. Got the block for a minute. And the official way out here on top calls it on Riker Bowen, and that's going to be his 4th personal foul, I believe. So it looks like Billy Harris is going to have to check in for Riker Bowen. Riker Bowen with his 4th foul, and Warburton will go to the free throw line. First free throw by Warburton is good. Warburton having a good game. He's got 5, he's got 11. Billy Harris back into the ball game. Warburton's free throw, second one is up, no good, and a nice rebound by Osgothorpe. And tight defense by the Dinos, making it hard for Osgothorpe to get it into the front court. Did a good job fighting off the swiping hands of the Dinos. Blake into the lane, finger roll, no good. And there'll be a blocking foul, it looks like, on Warburton. That'll send Blake Osgothorpe to the free throw line. 3 fouls now on Warburton, and 3 team fouls in the quarter. 4-point South Summit lead, 46-42. First free throw by Blake Osgothorpe is up and rolls in. Blake averaging 17 in game in the first 2 games. A little quieter tonight. He's got 6. And it's a 5-point South Summit lead. Second free throw by Blake is no good. And a big high rebound, Sorensen for the Dinos. 1:18 left in the quarter. Going left is Griffith up off the glass, no good. And the rebound by Maddox Welch. Welch dribbles right over to Osgothorpe. Bit of a hot pass. Osgothorpe unable to bring it in. Turnover South Summit. 22-point quarter for South Summit. Had a 25-point first quarter. Now, high post elbow look. Good give and go. Up off the glass, no good. And a rebound to Welch. Under a minute in the third quarter. Welch out to Harris. Coach Morris calling the play. Harris backs it out. Shot clock at 20. Game clock at 37. Welch hands off to Osgothorpe. Welch, a little jumper at the free throw line. It's good. Welch now in double figures with 11. 7 points. South Summit lead. Back out to Sorensen. 20 seconds. Carbon can play for the last shot if they wish. Orth's going to get in the lane. No call. And the left hand goes up wildly, giving plenty of time for South Summit to get another shot off in the quarter. Over to Harris. Harris back over to Welch. Welch is going to have to cast it up. And it's deep off the back of the iron. An outstanding quarter by the Wildcats as they turn the momentum again and lead by 7, 49-42 on a 24-point quarter. And the Wildcats will take a 7-point lead into the last 8 minutes. 8 minutes of basketball left. And it's been a very bizarre game as the first and third quarters completely controlled by the Wildcats. That second quarter making this one close. Let's see what the fourth quarter brings. Hopefully the momentum for South Summit continues on the hot shooting. Over 10 3-pointers in the ball game for South Summit, over half their points. Now high post look, good take by Blake, misses the shot, and a fight for the board down low. That is Hansen and Sorensen getting tied up, and it's going to be Carbon basketball. Just underway in the last 8 minutes. Quarter number 4, it's a 7-point, 49-42 lead for South Summit. And there's a push-off, nothing called. Beautiful pass of Sorensen on the back cut. Gets the pass from Griffiths, and the lead is down to 5, 49-44. Harris up top to an open Billy Harris for 3! Billy Harris, his 5th 3-pointer of the night. He's got 17, 5 3-pointers and a couple of free throws. And now the ball goes into the backcourt. Hustling is Joey Harris sliding. Timeout, Joey Harris sliding to pick up the possession. Great play by Joey. And the Wildcats will maintain possession. 8-point lead, 7:18 left here in the ball game. All right, out of a timeout on the great hustle by Joey Harris will give South Summit the possession, leading by 8, 52-44. South Summit led by 17 by the hot shooting of Billy Harris. Now an open 3-pointer, good ball movement. There's Harris again and missed that one. Good offensive rebound and pass for Johnson. To Welch, great job by Jack Johnson getting the offensive board and quickly going to an open man down low, and the shot's missed. Jack Johnson with the rebound. Passes out to Harris. South Summit's got a double-digit lead again, 54-44. Open 3-pointer, Welch, it's good. In the fourth quarter, it continues with the hot shooting. Welch now with 4 3-pointers. He's got 16. Mortensen out top, and spinning in the lane is Basone. Over to Mortensen. Mortensen trying to back his way in. He muscles his way, no travels. Good defense down low by the South Summit defense to hold their ground on Mortensen. 30-second timeout on the Dinos. Seeing it slip away a bit. 6:24 left in the quarter. 57, South Summit, 44, Carbon. All right, South Summit's hot shooting continues in this fourth quarter. The Wildcats lead by 13, 57-44. And now over to Welch. Welch with the little runner off the glass, no good. Welch hustling to get the rebound. Goes to Hansen. Hanson over to Joey Harris. South Summit will clear and get another possession. Shot clock resets and is at 26. Now over to Welch. Welch skip pass over to Harris. Oh, he's got an open look. Everybody in the gym yelling to the hot shooting Billy to put that one up. And big hard screen by Hanson. Welch goes with the runner, misses it. Hanson with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Billy. Three-pointer, no good. And the rebound to Basone. Passes out to Mortensen. Mortensen will bring it into the front court. Mortensen all the way, misses the layup. South Summit's got numbers, 2-on-1. It's Harris behind the back to Welch. What a pass by Joey Harris. Welch has got 20. It's a 15-point lead. The Dinos come right back with the left-handed layup to Orth. 59-46, South Summit leading. Harris with the left hand. Joey, outstanding, passing and scoring. 15 points, South Summit lead. And there'll be a blocking foul on Joey Harris. Will slow this pace down. It's back and forth, each team hustling to the offensive side. And checking in for the Wildcats will be Osgathorpe, Carson Morris, and Peyton Morris. And checking out will be Harris, and Hanson. 15 points, South Summit leads, 61-46. Now inside, and Morris had his hand on the ball, must have gotten a bit of the arm too. He'll pick up the foul. Second team foul on South Summit. 5:02 left in the ball game. The Wildcats, pretty comfortable lead right now by 15. Now around the corner to Warburton with the three-pointer, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Peyton Morrison comes down and will bring it into the front court. Backs it out, over to Welch. Welch clears it around, gets the call. He's got a lane to get in, shut down by Basone. Skip pass out to Morris, now around to Peyton Morris. And there'll be a blocking foul on Griffith. So 2 fouls now on Griffith. Peyton Morris will inbound. Now he'll go to Welch. It's knocked out of bounds by Basone. South Summit will maintain possession, leading by 15. 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. It's been all South Summit in the second half. Welch spins around over to Osgathorpe. Now back up top to Welch, who dribbles left with a pull-up jumper. Welch, beautiful shot. And Maddox Welch now over 20, 22 points on the night. That's one above his season average. And most of those coming in this second half. And it's going to go off of the Dinos, and it'll be South Summit basketball. Calvin Loftus will check in for South Summit, and Welch will get a breather. Outstanding second half by Maddox Welch. And Morris will bring it up. Peyton Morris with a 17-point lead. And Calvin Loftus will get the shot off. Good look by Calvin. But an offensive board by Osgathorpe is blocked and knocked away. Kicks it out to Warburton. Warburton has it blocked by Jack Johnson, but he fouls. Johnson preventing the easy bucket by Warburton. And Tapp is going to check in for South Summit. So it'll be a free throw for the Dinos. Warburton gets the free throw. Lead is down to 16. All right, another free throw coming for Warburton. So on the court is Osgathorpe, Johnson, Peyton Morris, Tapp, and Loftus. Sorry, not Tapp, Levitt. My mistake. Levitt, not Tapp. Tapp's his mother's name. So Levitt on the court. Thinking Todd Tapp and Leah Tapp and all kinds of Rachel Tapp. All right, 3.5 minutes left. South Summit taking their time now. 15 seconds. Now over to Loftus. Loftus thought about the three. Oh, stolen away. Tried to skip pass over. And a left-handed layup by Bennett. And the lead is down to 13. Morris over to Osgathorpe. Now over to Levitt. Back to Johnson. Over to Peyton Morris. And there'll be a foul on the reach. Second team foul on the Dinos. Dino crowd not liking that one, but they're probably going to need some fouls if they're going to try to get back into this. They're still 3 points away from the bonus. If they can get a 5-6 point run here, they can start using the foul to slow the clock down. 13-point South Summit lead. Way into the backcourt is Harris. Harris slows in front. Now cross court to Blake Osgathorpe, three-pointer, no good, and Orth with a good defensive board. Warburton quickly for the Dinos. Inside, no good on a good look, but Bennett unable to finish, and Blake Osgathorpe brings it into the front court. Dinos trying to do lots of reaching to get some steals. Now Joey will slow down the pace. Joey passes off to Calvin. Calvin over to Jack. Jack into the lane. Jack takes it. He's going to get fouled. Blocking foul on Orth. That'll be 3 team fouls. Let's see if they give Jack Johnson 2 free throws. Blocking foul. Yep, they'll give him 2 free throws. Johnson had a bucket in the first. And there's a technical foul on the Dino bench. So a little stop in the play as there's an official meeting. It's like a timeout on the a technical foul on the Carbon bench. Looks like they're going to shoot 2 free throws on the foul first. Then we'll shoot the technical fouls. Then South Summit will maintain possession. So Jack Johnson gets the free throw. Lead is up to 14, 64-50. Jack Johnson gets the second free throw. 2 perfect free throws by Jack Johnson. And now let's see who we're going to have shoot the technical free throws. We'll just leave Jack right there. He's on a bit of a roll. And now what's going to be the call? So Jack Johnson now, after a bit of a meeting, Johnson will get 2 more free throws. First free throw he misses on the technical. So Jack Johnson's made 2 of 3. Welch back into the ball game for Blake Osgathorpe. And Johnson will try to hit 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And he did. 3 of 4, pretty darn well for not having anybody on the box at all. So a 66-50 lead for South Summit. 2:29 left. Clock and ally for the Wildcats. On the court for South Summit is Levitt, Welch, Loftus, Johnson, and Harris. Joey Harris, that is. New fresh 35-second shot clock. On the technical foul, will give South Summit the ball again. Harris over to Loftus. Calvin trying to find a window. Good three-pointer Calvin is. Shooter loses the handle on the front, and going up is Bennett. Reversing hands in the air. Great shot by Bennett, and it's a 14-point South Summit lead. Harris over to Welch. Now trying to go inside to Levitt. And he loses the handle. It's knocked out of bounds by the Dinos. 2 minutes left. Peyton Morris will check in. And they'll get Joey Harris out. And Riker Bowen with those 4 fouls will get a chance to get back out. Having protected him with those 4 fouls, Morris will inbound. Now Morris goes out to Calvin. Calvin three-pointer, no good. And the shot out quick, stolen away by Johnson, and then Johnson gets pushed from behind, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That's the 15th foul on the Dinos. Unless they're going to call that an offensive foul. Nope, okay, it is the 15th foul, so that'll send Jack Johnson to the free throw line again. Johnson. This will be his 6th free throw in the last minute. See if he can go 5 for 6. Jack Johnson. First free throw is up and good. Johnson now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. 15 points, South Summit lead. Second free throw by Johnson is good. 2 good-looking free throws again by Johnson. It's up to a 16-point lead again. Passes out, almost stolen away, and brought back in by Bennett. Bennett tries to pass it inside, and it goes off of South Summit. It'll stay with the Dinos. So just a bizarre game here for South Summit. 3 outstanding quarters and 1 very challenging quarter as trying to go up high on the lob pass. Falls short. Loftus with the 3-pointer. Short, no good. And Bowen with the rebound. Bowen has a shot block. Gets his own rebound again. Passes out to Cal. And Cal goes baseline. Skip pass over to Morris. Pulls it out. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Now Peyton Morris crosses over. There'll be a foul on Griffith. And Peyton Morris will go to the free throw line. Foul will be on Griffith, his 4th. So Peyton Morris will get a couple looks at the free throw line. He misses the first, no good. And Malachi Skinner into the ball game. Jack Johnson with a good game will take a breather. Peyton Morris' second free throw coming. It's up, and Morris gets the second. 17-point lead, biggest lead of the night for South Summit. They're going to cruise to victory here tonight, and good job mentally by the South Summit crew coming out of that halftime on a challenging second quarter, and they've been lights out in this entire second half. Good momentum, good pace, good flow, good outside shooting, good ball movement, and have really outplayed the Dinos pretty convincingly in this second half, and Levitt will pick up the foul. So that'll send Orth to the free throw line to shoot 2, 1:11 left. Orth's first free throw is up and good. Orth's had a good game. He's got 15 according to my records. Certainly unofficial, but he's had a great game leading the Dinos in scoring. And it's a 15-point South Summit lead. 1 minute left. South Summit's going to got a blood. Looks like Levitt got hit in the mouth, and he's got some blood on his lip. And so checking in for South Summit is going to be still just 4 guys. So South Summit needs 1 more man. So it looks like South Summit will take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:04 left. It'll be South Summit basketball when we return. Okay, it'll be South Summit basketball after they get Ethan Lovett cleaned up. Blood cleaned up off the floor. 1 minute left. And Morris hands off to Loftus. Loftus crossover, over top, knocked away, and out to, whoa, and there's it's got to be oh, wow. As Calvin looked like he stood his ground there, and Orr barreled into him, but they'll give the blocking foul to Cal. But Cal had position, and Carson Morris is going to come in, and it looks like Ethan's bleeding too much to stay in the ball game as he's leaking all over the place. So Carson Morris, and he'll take a 30-second timeout. Okay, looks like we got Orth to the free throw line on the blocking foul by Cal Loftus. 2 free throws for Orth. Orth's first free throw coming. It's up and good. Lead is down to 14, 69-55. Second free throw is up and softly bounces in. Morris will inbound. Full court pressure being put on by the Dinos. Skinner avoids the pressure. Hands off to Carson Morris. Three-pointer is up, no good. And the rebound to Orth. Knocked away momentarily by Morris. Now stolen away by Carson Morris. South Summit's got numbers. Over to Cal. Cal, open three-pointer. Get in, yes, Cal. Cal with the big three-pointer in the corner. And maybe that'll get Cal going as he needed one, and he got it. Good job, Cal. Staying with it, got the bucket. And that puts South Summit up to 72. That's the third time now South Summit has scored 74, 72, and 72 right at their season average, and that's all with 3 quarters worth of scoring. There's a lot of scoring in the first, third, and fourth quarters as they've played an outstanding second half. They're going to win big. They're going to move to 3-0 on the season. And just been a terrific effort in this second half. Carbon with 15 seconds left, trying to get one more bucket in. Skip pass over the top. It's going to go off of the Dinos of Malachi Skinner. Getting his hand on the pass. And it'll be South Summit basketball with 9 seconds left. And South Summit will just wind this one down. So congratulations to the coaching staff, and these boys played an outstanding game, overcoming some offensive adversity in that second quarter and getting a terrific win at home against a good Carbon team here in Camas tonight. So thanks for joining us. Great effort all the way around. A lot of boys contributing, and the Wildcats get a big win at home. 72-56 for Kyson Wolstenhume helping out on the scoreboard. Cody Bowen, we're excited for this season for South Summit basketball, and have a great night and join us soon.
We appreciate your attendance at tonight's game. As you travel home, please drive with caution and patience as you leave the parking lot. Good night.